Very good evening to you. I am Mark Seal with Sports Night and Knapsack. We're down to the quarterfinal stages when we were having some contests today at the Usain Bolt complex. Here's CBC's Anne-Marie Burke with a look at the short sprints.
The Little Pocket Rockets got the action going. The under-7 girls 50 meters, and the fastest among them was Gordon Waldridge's Kadia Prescott. It was all over in 9.17 seconds. St. Giles' Rajada Hines, coming in second here, was third fastest overall in 9.27. Expected to give Prescott a run for her money is George Lamish's Jakayla Bennett. She smashed the field in her heat to finish with the second fastest overall time of 9.19 seconds. Coming in behind her, Shakayla Headley of St. Albans and Rayasha Joseph of St. Paul's. It was a little tougher for the boys who had to run in the rain, but that did not stop Rajan Ford from demolishing the field in 8.96 seconds. Wesley Hall's little speedster is the one to beat. In this heat, Reese Knight of Luther Thorn was second and Kenoya Belgrave of Grantley Prescott in third. And in contention for under-7 50-meter glory will also be Dane Gill of St. Martin's Mangrove. Watch that blue shirt moving. His time of 9.01 seconds is second fastest overall. Trinity Academy's Raheem Miles and Wilkie's Joshua Payne were second and third in the heat. The under-9s ran 80 meters. We start with the girls, and the name to remember is Kaidesha Worrell in lane number 4, carrying her form from under-7s to under-9s with the fastest time of 12.68 seconds. That's Ada Costridge-Edwards' Little Trap Darling. And it will be Hilda Skeen's Jalecia Ford who will be her challenger. Out of lane number 2, her time of 12.89 seconds was second fastest overall. She edged out Wilkie Cumberbatch's Liana Green and All Saints' Trinity Bishop. The boys in action now. Remember, these are the under-9 80 meters. He's tall above them all and is the one to catch. St. Albans' Eliza Williams. There is no competition, stopping the clock at 12.10 seconds. Second in that heat was Justin Sandyford of Luther Thorn, and flanking Druitt of West Terrace was third. But out to get Williams is Micaiah Brathwaite of Luther Thorn. He was just 0.03 seconds off the fastest time, fighting to the line to finish in 12.13 seconds. I can't wait for that showdown. The semi-finals are all now set. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
Well, thanks, Anne-Marie. We'll have more from Anne-Marie and Knapsack a bit later on, but let's now move on to cricket, where the West Indies will begin their qualification process for next year's ICC World Cup tomorrow against the United Arab Emirates. They're in Zimbabwe for the qualifiers, which will only see the top 2 teams advance into the main draw next year. Now, while the consensus is that this is a low point for Windies cricket, it's also an opportunity to start the journey back to the top of world cricket.
The West Indies find themselves at a difficult juncture. A series of surprising losses, combined with well-publicised battles between players and board, have left the side battling just to qualify for the tournament in which they once reigned supreme. In the world of T20 cricket, the West Indies remain king. But as the T20 side continues to thrive, the one-day squad faces harsher realities.
I guess it's no secret that T20 cricket has had a really serious impact on West Indies cricket, in that players have taken the short format as a way to make money. I'm not saying that there's not money in the international sport, but there's a significant amount more in T20 leagues. It's a lot less stress on the body, and players are at stages in their lives where they've got to make decisions for themselves. I've always said I don't hold anything against a player for making a decision, but I just like people to be straight with the decisions and just let it be known. You can't change that. It's just a matter of us, working with who we've got and just trying to pretty much, have a relationship where players can remain happy and still play international cricket and obviously get the opportunity to go around the world and play T20 cricket.
Having fallen out of the top 8 in the ICC ODI rankings, the West Indies now find themselves having to qualify for the ICC Cricket World Cup for the first time in their history. They've been involved in every tournament since its inception in 1975, and the pressure is on to keep that record intact.
I think it's a wake-up call, to be honest. As we said, this could possibly be one of the lowest points of our journey as West Indies cricket. just knowing that we have to qualify, it plays a big part. You know, it plays a bit on your psyche, but we know that everything happens for a reason, and we have to step up to these challenges and come out there and do what we need to do for the people of the Caribbean.
I just see it as another opportunity, you know, another opportunity for us to get some momentum, us to get some confidence, and us to start building something special. You know, we've obviously had a hard time in ODI cricket in the last year, and we were rather inconsistent as well. But for me, I just see this World Cup qualifiers as an opportunity for us to get together a little bit more as a side and build something special. And I'm very, very confident that we can get through the World Cup qualifiers and qualify for the World Cup in 2019.
Any cricket game is going to be tough because you know that there's always that added pressure trying to win a game, especially trying to win in a World Cup qualifier to get through to the World Cup. We know that the teams are strengthening, they're developing, and there's a lot at stake to play for. So knowing that we have teams with some quality players in them, so we have to hit the ground running and make sure we can win these games.
Well, the Windies will open their campaign against the UAE from 3:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, Barbados time. Coming up, the Aussies knock off the Proteas in Durban. Now, we would have taken a look at some of the sprints from today's quarterfinals at Knapsack. And here's CBC's Anne-Marie Burke again, this time with a look at the 400 meters.
Let's get some 400-meter action. The under-13 girls as they approach the final 200 meters. Bay Primary's Tanisha Arthur makes her move. So to Eden Lodge's Ashlyn Simmons. So the battle is on. The final 200 meters would be the decider. Just who had it? Off the turn, Simmons definitely changed gears, and she was into overdrive at this stage, her and the clock, as she posted the fastest time of 1 minute 02.68 seconds. Arthur held on for a place in the semis, 5th fastest overall, with a time of 1 minute 06.89 seconds. Also looking good in these 400s is Cuthbert Moore's Kiana Smith-White. She made the move in her heat at the 150-meter mark. And with the turn for home, she was in full stride, comfortably down the home stretch. Easy like Sunday morning. Her time, 1 minute 05.46 seconds, 2nd fastest overall. In 2nd in the heat was Megan Cox of St. Stephen's, and 3rd Zanaya Roach of Eden Lodge. We pick up the boys' race. These are on the 13 400s down the back stretch, where everything was still pretty staggered, but we saw some movement by the 200-meter mark. St. Catherine's Kali Jabari made a surge for the front, but he couldn't hold it, not as long as he thought, as in Breeze Bay Primary's Jalon Howell chasing Elliot Belgrave's Jamarian Mapp, who was leading them all. So the battle began with just about 80 meters left, Mapp and Howell, and it was Howell with the finishing speed, pouring through in a pace-setting time of 1 minute 03.16 seconds. Mapp's time of 1 minute 04.56 seconds was 3rd overall. And in the mix of things is Zico Rogers of St. Stephen's. He had the field done and dusted with over 300 meters left. It was all about catch me if you can. He was moving. The turn for home, signed, sealed, and delivered. Coasting home, semi-final bound. His time, 2nd fastest, 1 minute 03.57 seconds. In 2nd in the heat was Shamari Adamson of St. Albans, and 3rd West Terrace's Enoch Agard. Semi-finals, here they come. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Anne-Marie. And those semi-finals are next Wednesday, March 14th at the Usain Bolt Complex. Here are some of the events happening tomorrow, March 6th. The West Indies will open their campaign in the ICC World Cup qualifiers, taking on the UAE from 3:30 a.m. Barbados time. Then we have BSAC, the zonal meet that will commence on this day with action at the National Stadium in the Esther Maynard zone. Action will begin from around 9:30, 10 a.m. Well, that's Sports Night for another night. I am Mark Seal, and up next on TV8, GIS Presents. So do enjoy the rest of your programming.